A terminally ill patient might wonder what to think in their final moments. Will they feel fear, or even resign themselves to fate? But I believe that what they need most is encouragement from their loved ones.
But it's only because I've been struggling with my own mortality. What? But you're perfectly healthy. Stewie, I celebrated my 10th birthday this week. In dog years, I'm 70. It's all I can think about. That's the age people shrug at when they see it in an obituary.
Wait, Tio, you're 70? Do you get regular peels? You look great.
Wow, sounds like you were in a real rush to get here. The point is, I've got a lot of life left in me. And so do you.
Easy for you to say. You don't have a terminal illness.
Oh, for God's sake, you don't have...
Brian, what are you doing? Don't touch that. That's the infected Play-Doh. Brian, no! Stop!
There. Now I have cooties too. And I don't care.
You don't? Brian, did you eat those mushrooms you found?
Yeah, you actually look like a very old witch right now. But I'm also just happy to be alive. And you should be too.
You know what? You're right, Brian. Too bad you can never get that on the page, but that's profound. Hey, I changed my mind. I don't want to do the procedure. My life isn't over. Why? I've only just begun.
The episode opens with a lively atmosphere inside Peter's house. Today is Brian's birthday, and the whole house is decorated with brightly colored balloons.
Happy birthday, dog.
Sorry, I spaced on your name at the party store. Have a good one, Brent.
Thanks for having us, Peter.
I don't recall inviting Kevin, but sure.
His name you remember. This ball is nuts.
Hey, happy birthday, Brian. Bonnie and I got you a big stick.
Wow, thank you. I'm going to take it into the kitchen, and I don't foresee having any issues with that. Okay, I can make this work. Think, Brent, think.
Joe, isn't that the same stick we gave you for your wedding?
You told me it was a magic wand.
I pointed it at a bus, the bus crashed, that's all I'm saying.
Well, fellas, I'm off. Old Joe's got a big stakeout this week, so I'm going to practice by watching the party from across the street.
Those who doubt the wand's power suffer the wand's wrath. Leviticus 26:12.
Happy birthday, Brian. I got you a card. On the front it says, too much sex ruins your eyesight.
It also says, love Aunt Judy and Uncle Bob.
A joke that good doesn't celebrate just one birthday.
When all the guests had arrived, the party officially began with a strawberry birthday cake, the candles shimmering brightly as Brian turned another year older.
Hi, everyone. Peter Griffin. Welcome to the roast portion of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, my son, Chris. Born on the highway, because that is where most accidents happen.
All right, I can take it. Okay, that's sort of just another jab at my penis, but sure.
On the positive side, Brian's latest book was a real page-turner, because Brian's old now and can't satisfy women through intercourse.
Peter, I'm fine. Are you sure this isn't about you not being able to perform on your anniversary?
I told you that in confidence! So that's how I became Quahog's first ninja cop. Questions?
Yes. Mr.
Officer Hiya!
Did you park in the handicap spot?
Ninjas don't have cars.
Well, it's getting towed.
Oh no, my Chevy Cruze! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
The birthday party had ended, and Peter went to Joe's house after he left in the middle of the party and had an accident. However, the person he met was Joe's wife, Bonnie. A vague story between the two of them began from that point.
Hey, Bonnie, is Joe around?
No, he's on his stakeout.
Oh, that's too bad. Tomorrow's Chris's career day, and Joe's hat is a key element of what I do. Man, something smells good in here. You cooking Brussels sprouts?
No, I just farted.
That checks out. Anyway, something else smells good.
You want a little taste?
Oh, holy crap! That's the best thing I've ever had.
You know, I usually cook for 1.5, but Joe's still on his stakeout. You want to stay for dinner?
Oh, man, I'd love to, but it'd be wrong. I always eat dinner with Lois.
Aw, you sure? You can sit in Joe's...
Man, that must make the house ugly.
It does.
All right, I guess I could text Lois. But just this once. Okay, we're good. So, how long have you had Invisalign?
You can see it?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a name, not a fact.
As mentioned, that night, Stewie stayed awake, lying in bed with his laptop to watch a reality TV show.
First, he's got to swing on the gold chains across the cologne bath without dropping his e-cigarette. Next, he's got to pick up a rideshare customer. Now he's gonna be late, but he's going to make it seem like the passenger's fault and not his.
Where the hell have you been?
I've been here, man. Maybe you pressed wrong button. I don't know. Now don't talk to me. I'm on 4 different phone calls.
We now return to Uber driver Ninja Warrior.
A new day begins, and as usual, Stewie has to go to school and fulfill his responsibilities, which is to serve snacks to his friends. At this moment, the 9-year-old boy looks very mature.
Can I have a chocolate milk with my snack today, please?
What? Honey, the chocolate milk is the snack. I heard there's a special feature on the Blu-ray that's just Diane Keaton shrieking the commentary. Huge if true.
Actually, Stewie, there's something important I sorta need to talk to you about.
Okay.
I recently found out I have cooties.
And you're telling me why?
Well, I mean, remember last week when we ate from the same Play-Doh? Stewie, listen, I just think you should get tested, okay?
What? You mean I played with the Play-Doh everyone you ever played Play-Doh with played with? I've been played! Whoa, slow down, buddy. It's snack time, not Black Friday. Nobody's walking out of here with First Wives Club on Blu-ray, okay? Nice as that sounds.
Stewie looked melancholy as he sat in front of the clinic, his head hung low, exuding a sense of worry about something.
All right, who's next? Oh, Stewie. Come in. Okay, I just want to verify some medical history here. Any ouchies or uh-ohs?
No, nothing like that. God.
Good, good. And how many boogies would you say you consume in a week?
Oh, God, maybe like 1, maybe 2 during the holidays, maybe?
Test positive for cooties.
What? That's terrible!
I think you need to get your affairs in order.
I don't have any affairs. I'm 1.
Well, then you're ready to die.
After learning that he was positive for the cruel disease, Stewie began to do things he had never done before. The first thing was to start planting trees in the front yard.
I got your meds, honey.
Did you say something?
It's part of my alternative cooties therapy.
No, I know the opposite of that.
When you get this close to death.
Who was that?
That's my 20-year-old nurse.
He's wearing homemade sandals.
Yeah, he has no medical training.
Stewie, aren't you being a little dramatic about this cooties thing?
His simplicity keeps me young.
Returning to the Griffin family's dinner, Peter seemed uninterested in food. He rested his chin on his hand and barely touched his meal, which made Lois wonder.
Peter, what's wrong? You don't have an appetite.
I'm gonna get one. Just give me a minute.
You've barely touched your dinner.
Lois, the more you talk about it, the more it's gonna be a whole thing. Just let me focus here.
We all heard it, Dad.
Hey, Chris? Okay? Got it?
Well, what if I spiced it up for you, Peter? I think I saw a takeout mustard packet in the key drawer.
That's a waterbed for my army guy.
What if you spun the plate around, Dad? Tried it from behind?
Meg, go to place.
Do I have to?
I said go to place! Anyway, Lois, I think it's a non-starter tonight. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom, look at pictures of barely legal Russian food on my iPad, and then go to bed.
The next day, when Lois, Chris, and Meg were sitting in the living room watching TV, a sudden knock on the door startled them. Peter rushed out from inside, leaving Lois frozen, unable to react.
Yoo-hoo! Anyone home?
I'll get it.
No, I got it. What are you doing here? My family's right inside.
I thought you might want some lunch, and I know you like wagon wheel pasta.
Of course I like wagon wheel pasta. I'm an adult with a developmental disorder. Okay, fine, but we gotta do this quick, right here against the wall.
Oh, they sure do grow up fast, don't they?
Chris, have you masturbated today?
No, ma'am.
Well, get up there. And don't come back.
With Joe out of the house, Peter quietly snuck over to enjoy Turkish food with Bonnie.
This is seriously the best turkey I've ever had, Bonnie.
Looks like Joe's home early.
What? I ate most of his dinner? He's gonna be so pissed, I better hide.
Hey, Bon, did you know there's a difference between 10th Street and 10th Avenue? Anyway, I may have bonered the stakeout. Oh, thanks for pre-chewing my meal, babe. The food shuttles out of my cloaca much easier that way. Oh, God, Peter's texting me about going to the clam. That guy is getting insufferable.
I thought so.
If I time it right and close my eyes, it almost sounds like real diarrhea.
This can never happen again, Bonnie. Time for a poignant cinematic farewell. I don't like when Bill Murray is serious.
In the end, Peter came to understand the difficulties in marriages. Sometimes we crave a change, but ultimately, Lois's cooking is truly the best for him.
Yeah, stop it, stop it. Nope, can't afford it.
Well, what can we afford?
Black Betty by Ram Jam. Wow, Lois, this smells amazing.
Yeah, it's eggs and garlic. I microwaved them till they were mixed.
Oh, they're beautiful. I love them.
Well, I'm just glad to see you like my cooking again, Peter. Peter, I don't care.
You don't?
No, it's less food for me to make. And besides, these things happen in all marriages.
With Stewie's request, today, Brian reluctantly had to transform into a professional cameraman. Meanwhile, Stewie donned a pair of glasses and held a stack of papers, looking very much like a professor.
Me and a bunch of other buff cooties victims are going to shut down the 3rd floor of a Bloomingdale's tomorrow. What do you think? She's alive, right?
Stewie, come on, this is ridiculous.
Do you mind this music, Bri? Do you like opera?
Not really.
Oh, Bri, you really haven't heard the wheels on the bus until you've heard it in its original Italian.
Enough, Stewie. You've taken this whole thing too far. I'm washing my hands of your cooties, which, had you done in the first place, might have prevented all this.
Gritty! I'm not going to pee in a cup for you, so stop asking. This was supposed to be my day, and you're ruining it. You'll Venmo me for this too, I suppose?
Okay, we're rolling.
Hi, I'm Tony Award winner Stewie Griffin Styles.
What?
It's called manifesting, Bri, for when he gets sober. Brian, are you getting my right angle?
You said you wanted it from the left side. You want it from the right?
The left angle is the right side. Okay, back to one.
Stewie, you got a letter from the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Oh my God, they've accepted my application. I'm gonna get my final wish granted. I get to meet the Philadelphia Flyers mascot, Gritty.
While searching for his phone charger, Brian accidentally stumbled upon a video message that Stewie had left for him before he left.
Hey, Stewie, I wanted to apologize for last night and also maybe charge my phone. What the hell?
Hello, Brian. If you're watching this, it means you couldn't find your phone charger and came in to use mine.
Man, am I that predictable?
Yes, you are. Anyway, I can see that my disease has become a burden to the people I love.
Oh my God, this is terrible.
Okay, don't look at the tags, that's tacky. Well, I'm not telling you that, but not cheap.
I don't care about the suits.
Unless he gets his eyes done. Even then, though, hard maybe.
What have I done? This is all my fault. I drove my best friend away, and now he's alone and dying on a bus somewhere.
Oh, also, you can have my penis enlarging machine. It's in my closet. Did you look? Will you text me if you looked?
Upon realizing the truth, that Stewie might not survive and had gone far away, Brian hurried outside to inform Chris and Meg.
Long days, short years, huh, Meg?
Chris, masturbate.
Jerk! No? Have you checked his Instagram?
Of course. Felt a little trepidation about killing myself, so I went to a fish show in Burlington to push me over the edge. That's it! He's in Burlington! Thanks, Chris!
Feeling immense sorrow for his dear friend, Brian decided to drive off, following clues to a rather distant area to search for Stewie.
Hang tight, Stewie, I'm coming! Ah! How'd you get in here?
I was propelled by a heart attack.
Are your glasses always that smudged?
I haven't used a wiping cloth in 35 years.
I'm sorry, I agree with everything you say, but can you just say it softer?
Oh, someone at Coachella must have said my name 3 times. Goodbye!
At the Burlington Euthanasia Clinic and Coat Factory, Stewie was being examined and seemed to be giving up in the face of his terminal illness.
Stop it! No, can't afford it!
Well, what can we afford? Stop the procedure! Look, Stewie, I know I've been hard on you, but it's only because I've been struggling with my own mortality.
What? But you're perfectly healthy.
Stewie, I celebrated my 10th birthday this week. In dog years, I'm 70. It's all I can think about.
Wait, T.O., you're 70? Do you get regular peels? You look great.
Yes, I've got a great gal, we'll talk. The point is, I felt like my life was ending, but I was wrong.
Wow, sounds like you were in a real rush to get here.
The point is, I've got a lot of life left in me. And so do you.
Easy for you to say.
You don't have a terminal illness. Oh, for God's sake, you don't have... Brian, what are you doing? Don't touch that. That's the infected Play-Doh. Brian, no! Stop! There. Now I have cooties too. And I don't care.
You don't? Bri, did you eat those mushrooms you found?
Yeah, you actually look like a very old witch right now. But I'm also just happy to be alive. And you should be too.
Hey, I changed my mind. I don't want to do the procedure. My life isn't over. Why, I've only just begun.
Almost done, Stewie. Do you have an email address for our mailing list?
No thanks. I'm about to kill myself.
What follows will be a press conference from Family Guy about things you might want to know, and this episode ends here.
Yeah, you, first question. Go ahead.
Meg was noticeably absent from the episode. Was that a team decision?
Yeah, I'm not going to be answering any questions about Meg. We'll be dealing with Meg internally. Over here.
Do you think we'll be seeing more of Peter and Bonnie teaming up?
I thought it played pretty well. We'll have to look at the tape on that and make a decision moving forward. Yeah.
You guys used to be on at 9, now you're on at 9:30. What happened with that?
All right, I'm done here.
This suit cost $40,000, and I'm throwing it away after this press conference. Okay, over here.